gathered here today. Mine is a simple task of introducing the leader of the economic emancipation movement.
Yes.
The one who is mentioned in the same category as Thomas Sankara, Chris Han, and Steve Banton. He is the son of the soil.
Thank you very much, comrades and fighters. Leadership of the EFF, my fellow Azanians, I greet you all in the mighty name of the economic freedom fighters.
Yes.
Almost 400 years ago, a criminal by the name of Jan van Riebeck landed in our native land and declared an already occupied land by the native population as a no man's land. Van Riebeck, the first descendant of the Dutch to arrive in the Cape, would later lead a full-blown colonial genocide, an anti-black land dispossession criminal project. He was arguing that because our people could not produce title deeds, this land that they've been living in for more than 1,000 years was not their own. To him, and many who come after him, Africans are not deserving of land ownership. And they assaulted the humanity of Africans. Paul Cecil Rose, Paul Kruger, Dan Smart, General Leruo, Clipboard, they all labored in the assumptions that Africans are less than humans. And they assaulted the humanity of Africans. Since the painful days when the Khoi of the Cape were defeated, the days of the Battle of Nomeriva against the Zulu people, the days of the Battle of Maripa River against Mzilikazi, the village raids of Babeta that led to the heroic resistance of King Matan. The days of resistance are back. EFF is here. An idea whose time has come. You see those who came into power in 1994, heading the popular mandate of our people. They forgot their mandate. They became drunk in luxury and in glory. It took the formation of the EFF 20 years later to revive the questioned dignity of our people and the need for our land. There we are today. Some of you are landless. You are homeless. You want houses, a place to call home. You want an address. Just like Maria. She doesn't have a store to sell her veggies. We are here to take back our land as the children of the 1955 Freedom Charter. We are here to take back our land as the great-grandchildren of this is our land.
This program we are doing is counter-revolutionary. Don't act like you're helping the people. You're just begging like this.
Don't come to the EFF program if you are drunk.
Hey, you just compromising the people. Okay, when we've got the land, then what? Where will we get the electricity from? How much for the water? Who will service our rubbish? Okay, so I don't have a street lights. You want to kill them down the Azania.
Hey, leave us alone. Leave us alone.
Yes.
We want houses. Our children are homeless in the streets. We might have water or electricity, but we will have roof over our heads. Something that we have been denied since 1994. So please,
See, that comrade over there is correct. These are the real problems faced by our people. That is why we have branch members who are working amongst us to fight for those services. You see, in places like Limpopo, Free State, and many other places, that is what we have achieved. The people there are living a formalized and a dignified life. So, Chief, we cannot just sit back and wait for the government to do things for us. No, we won't do that. We will go out there and fight for what we need, and then force the government to work with us. But comrade, this is not going to be an easy journey. No one said that. But this is our way of saying enough is enough.
It's enough.
Comrades, the EFF is here. We will not promise you something we cannot deliver. And when we cannot deliver, we will let you know that we can't. So comrades, the land is yours.
From Azania town, the leader of the EFF, commanded the people in the area to attack. Chaos ensued and we've heard unconfirmed reports of some injuries as a result to this chaos. But most importantly, questions were being asked about the longevity of these land grab programs. Where's that guy? Yes. I am with one of the community leaders who raised some valid concerns with Mukhansela Rajuju, and he was quite emphatic. Abutishe, you raised some issues with Mukhansela. What were your concerns?
Sis, my sis, I'm not happy at all. These people are happy today, they've got the land. Yeah? But two things will happen. The municipality will wait until they are comfortable with land. But they will come here, they will demolish their properties, they will damage their homes. I'm going to spin, you're okay later when you're okay later. It was not when your houses were. I'm telling you, I'm not happy. I am not happy.
Well, there you have it. A resident of Azania town raising some valid concerns. Like, for instance, here is Mukhansela Rajuju commanding the people of Azania town to just grab land. And when he is done, he goes back to his life of fancy Gucci's and fancy cars. What kind of revolution is this? A Gucci revolution?
Hey.
I am just a reporter.
Reporter propaganda.
Okay, you are done. So you can
Go report.
When the howlers are howling, God keeps blessing us. Take. But comrades, we must not forget what we are here for. You see, us, as the EFF, we have 7 cardinal pillars that we abide ourselves by.
Pillar number 1, land expropriation without compensation for equitable redistribution. Number 2, nationalizations of mines, banks, and other strategic sectors in the economy. Number 3, building state and government capacity.
Number 4, free quality education, healthcare, houses, and sanitation. Number 5, massive protected industrial development to create millions of sustainable jobs, including the introduction of minimum wages to close the wage gap between the rich and the poor.
Number 6, massive investment in the development of the African economy. 7, open, accountable, corrupt-free government and society without fear of victimization by the state agencies.
That is who we are. Amanda! Amanda!
Yeah. The boss is not make sure.
What?
They occupying the land.
They occupied land, yes. No, man. Which land? With whose permission?
Boss, it was a protest action. Now, what did the permission?
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's not their land. They can't just take it.
Yeah, what they are doing is not within the law. That's why they're doing it. It's in protest, boss.
So if what they are doing is not within the law, which means they are guilty. Yes! I must arrest them.
Yeah, arrest them.
Yes!
But there are limitations.
Yeah?
If you want to remove them, boss, you need to find out who's the owner of the land. And if it's the municipal land, then you can remove them. If not, you need to find out who's the owner of the land, and you must go lay a complaint before you attempt to remove them. Because after a certain period of time, you cannot remove them without giving them an alternative land.
But what are you saying? What are you saying, Chief? Are you saying me, myself, and I must find the land?
What's why what they are? It's the law.
Damn it!
If you can't find the land, leave them where they are.
So whatever happens, they get land anyway. No, man. No! Something is very twisted about that.
Yeah, hey, what the hell? It's how African established relationships during apartheid.
So all those people he gave land to, they will now vote for the EFF. Damn it, man! Damn! You know what? We need to put a stop to this business.
The boss, this girl said I must go after.
Yes, Leruo.
Yes. She's one of them.
One of who, Chief?
The EFF. Yeah, what is the land occupation?
Damn it! Damn! Damn it, man!
Boss. Oh, boss I am. Boss I am.
Leruo! Singena! Leruo! Wena sisi ngeke uze ukholwe indaba engiphathele zona. Zigalele zonke. Lele ngitholele isitolo. Uzokwazi ukuthi udayisa amacansi akho kusona. Singaphandle ngesani bayazana, but I think you are going to love me. So much. Toma, I did this in Solo, no? Yeah. And then I decided to put a green or yellow pound, and I'm sure about Buzz's time. Buzz's time. Hey,
Check number 64. Lomzam, how do you do? Leruo, I see you finally made yourself some friends. Well, let me tell you, you will need to be careful of this one. She's poison, I tell you. Yes, you will never survive this town if you are with this one. Look at her. She's bitter, toxic, sour, Leruo. And if you're not careful, my dear, you'll be bitter just like her. I told you to come and live with me. I'll give you anything that you need. What did you do, Leruo? Huh? What did you do? You followed her. You followed her, Leruo. Nomzamo is a straight slut. She's a political prostitute, Leruo. She's going to teach you wrong things, I tell you.
Political prostitute is that small penis that you hide under the
the mayor again. Give him that stuff to I run this town. I'm here to check on my residents. Check number 64. I'm here to check on them. And I can see they've settled in quite very well. The people are fine.
Amzama, you can go to my office and find me there. I want to deal with this thing. If you touch any of them, what will you do?
Huh? What will you do, Chuchu? What will you do? There's one more, Chuchu. I made you. Huh? You forgotten that? You should be proud of yourself. Standing in front of your original. You repeat Popeye!
I'm not your Popeye.
Popeye, you
Popeye. I'm not your Popeye here. You must remove your emotions and deal with me as a professional. Because if you're going to come to me as a personal person, I will decisively deal with you right now. Right here. Jim, you're the mayor here. I'm going to be president of this country, whether you like it or not. I will preside over the affairs of this country, including presiding over you. I think you should start adjusting to that reality. Because the sooner you do that, the less chance you'll have when that reality comes.
The council meeting of Azania town is...
On a point of order.
What point of order, Honorable Member? The session has not even been declared open yet.
Apologies, Honorable Speaker.
The council meeting of Azania town is now declared open.
Speaker, on a point of order.
What is your point of order, Honorable Member?
Speaker, I rise to stand on a point of
What
order.
is your point of order? Wait, he is still on a point of order. Honorable Member, be quiet. Continue, Honorable Member.
Speaker, we, the ruling party, wants to call on the Speaker to remove Nkasalala Juju permanently from the council chambers for leading an illegal land occupation yesterday.
No, Honorable Member. That is not a point of order. You know very well that matter is on the order paper. It's a frivolous point.
Exactly my point.
Honorable Member, be quiet. Honorable Members, we have quite successfully wasted 5 minutes of the public's time dealing with frivolous points. Can we please get on with the business of the day? Please. The first item on the order paper is the permanent removal of Councillor Juju from the council chambers for leading the land occupation program yesterday. The first speaker is from the ruling party.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, the council notices that 2 days ago, this one, Law Mukhanselana Juju of the EFF, he helped a group of hooligans, Speaker.
Speaker, please. What is your point of order?
No, Speaker, we can't work like this. In front of you, this is an honorable house. You go around to call the citizens of this country hooligans. And listen here, it's honorable to withdraw that
Speaker, I will not withdraw. Speaker, I will not withdraw. What this councillor did and those people, they acted like hooligans. See, in fact, Speaker, he instructed them to take a piece of land that belonged to another citizen. My colleague correctly pointed out earlier that these actions by this councillor, Mukhanselana Juju, they cannot go unpunished, Speaker. So, Speaker, we as the ruling party hereby substantively put a motion to this House that these actions of this councillor, Mukhanselana Juju of the EFF, Speaker, they were against the constitution of this country. So they need to be declared by this house a criminal act. So for that reason, Councillor Juju, law of the EFF, must be permanently struck off as a member of this August House. I thank you, Speaker.
Chief, you can go and jump, man. Not our problem that you and that Speaker of Justice cannot read.
Speaker.
This motion is useless.
Yeah.
Because it will not stand in front of any court. Chief, I was not hired here by you. I was elected.
Yes.
There's nothing you can tell me, Chief.
Nothing.
I will go and call upon the people. We'll excuse ourselves.
The subject of land is an emotive one, and while many may criticize the EFF for its many other instances, we cannot fault it for bringing up the question of land and firmly putting it back on the table. The leader of the EFF, while many have called him rude without decorum, some have called him an outright dictator, but he has undoubtedly led one of the most crucial missions this country has ever fought over: land. And now, the EFF has forced this country to give this subject some serious attention, and unwittingly, even Parliament has received more attention than it has ever done in Azania town before. The black majority is watching. The youth is watching. Women are watching. Apartheid is watching. Africa and the whole world is watching. The EFF has led this country back into focus. That they cannot be denied. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Naledi Mufokeng, reporting live from the residence of the executive mayor of Azania town. The NPA has arrested 14 individuals in the VBS saga, and there's a new twist. The executive mayor of Azania town, Ankole, has been formally charged for his part in the VBS epic, which has been dragging for quite some time.
Come down. Chief, you know why? You know why? Chief, I'll take your badge. I'll take everything. Chief.
The NPA is satisfied that it can now bury the case and hold some people accountable. Meanwhile, the EFF celebrates its 10th anniversary this year. Preparations are underway for celebration in the next month. The outfit has changed the face of Azanian politics. It has made Parliament more fashionable. It has made education more fashionable. It got the youth interested in its politics. The EFF's 10 years of existence has no doubt been an exciting chapter for Azania.
Execute them with precision. We'll continue with the intelligence work. We'll also continue to support and empower women in our political party. Women like Comrade Donza,